Hey everybody, it's Aria. Welcome back to my channel. I definitely, among millions of other people, have been stressed every day, and it's been kind of an emotional roller coaster, but I'm trying to take in the little things that are good, like sunshine, fresh spring feels. So I've got some housework to do. I'm gonna do some dishes and laundry, and it is Friday night, so I'm probably gonna be going hard on some Netflix tonight. And yeah, super fun. But anyway, it's a really beautiful spring day out, and I figured before I do some spring housework, I would do a quick little spring makeup tutorial because look good, feel good, right? Or something like that. So I'm gonna make this intro not much longer than it already has been. We're gonna do just rosy and peachy tones. That's like my whole aesthetic every day, all the time. So, all right. If you want to see this fun little spring makeup tutorial, then you know what to do. I used the Glow Recipe Pink Juice for moisturizer already, and now we're going to get right into it. Okay. So I'm going to be a little extra, and I'm going to use my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I don't use this all the time, but I'm just going to go for it today. A little oomph for the base. This is in the shade Buttermilk, which is 6.5. It says very fair to neutral, but it does not look super neutral, or sorry, it doesn't look super fair. It's actually a little bit dark for me right now, but I'm going to put it down onto my neck so we don't have a dark mask going on. It has got a hefty doe foot. Can you see that? Look at her. Okay. Concealer. It's like some festival paint going on here. Oh, none. So, blend. And this is a foundation plus concealer. Oh no! Ah! Just make it look like some highlights. Anyway, this is technically a foundation and concealer, but I do still use concealer with it because concealer just will give it a little bit more, give the under eyes a little more brightness. I don't know what that noise is. Okay, I think we're good. I hope. Okay. So I got this in the mail with a Sephora package. It was one of the samples you pick at checkout. And I've never tried this. I actually have been curious to try this for a little bit. So I'm just going to go with 2 because I opened that and it looks like my color. Okay, so I'm I'm just gonna take my fingers. Ooh. That feels almost a little bit too moisturizing. I don't know. It looks nice and hydrating. I'm going in with my Shape Tape. It's just so good. Okay. I'm just putting this where it's needed. Okay. I just realized that my nose ring is not in and I feel naked. You can like see the hole. Whew. Hold on. Much better. It's a little red now though, because I shoved it back in my nose like an animal. I took it out when I like panic put on face and nose strips all over my face earlier and then washed my face, did a face mask, everything. I was just kind of bored and feeling like I just wanted the impurities out of my face. And I take this out when I do that so I can, you know. Okay, so we're good now. That's all good. I'm gonna do some bronzer. And I'm gonna use the Hoola, the Benefit bronzer. I love this stuff. Taking this brush. Little sun-kissed look over the nose. I look blotchy and I don't know what's going on. Well, I think I'm just hot. It's hot. This is one of my favorite blushes, the Tarte Amazonian 12-Hour Clay Blush in the shade Risque. It's just a really pretty, like, deep-toned peachy color. Peachy, blushy, sun-kissed, beautiful blush. Love it. I feel like this looks like peachy and rosy. It's like perfect, perfect spring blush. A little bit over the nose. This is almost my exact flush color too, which I love because it looks natural. Okay, now we're gonna do the eyes. Or no, we'll do the brows first. My favorite right now, the Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt. So good. I love this stuff. Good stuff. Okay, now we're gonna do eyes, and we're gonna take a very appropriate palette for this look because it's springtime, and it is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. We're going for a nice, like, rosy, peachy, sun-kissed, glowy, bronzy, spring floral look. Okay, so taking this brush, I'm gonna go in for the base color with the shade Flower Child. Like a beigey color, I think. It's that one. For a nice base. All over the lid. Now I'm going to take this brush. I don't really know why I'm switching it up. This is a little bit different. It's just a little bit smaller. And I'm going to, what shade am I gonna take? I'm gonna do the shade Sweetheart, which is a nice blushy pink. And put this all over, like, the actual, like, lid part. I put Flower Child, like, all over. I'm putting this just on, focused on the lid. This is a really pretty blushy pink color. I'm going to, we're going to give like a little bit of a smoky eye effect. Why not? I'm going to take the shade Rebel, which is kind of like a chestnut brown tone, and this is going to go on the corner into the crease. I'm going to take the shade Leader, which is like a few shades darker than Rebel, and I'm going to put that on the very outside corner and blend a tiny bit, and then also put it on the bottom lash line for a little smoky eye. And that is this shade, Leader. Okay, I'm going to take this brush to blend Leader on the bottom. Okay. Now I'm going to take the shade Funny Girl, which is a pretty shimmery gold shadow. Put that right in the center. Now mascara. This is one of my favorites. I have used high-end drugstore mascaras, and this, among all of them, is still one of my favorites. The Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal Paris. Okay, moving on to highlighter. And this is one of my favorites. I have like 4 different colors in this product, but this is one of my favorites and it's perfect for this look. It is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector highlighter, and this is in the shade Rose Gold, which I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. It is very pretty. Ooh. Okay, so I just want to smother my whole body in this highlighter. Okay, and then I'm going to blend that in a little bit, kind of everywhere. Don't be afraid of this. If anything, you'll just look highlighty and angelic everywhere, right? Lips. Oh, okay, so this is kind of gross, but look at my hand. Can you see? Ready? Now this side. And look how swollen. Got a little blister, skin's peeling off of me. Fantastic. So I took my dog to the park earlier. It's a beautiful day, and I took the 30-foot lead with us to the park. So I'll preface this with, he is a Great Dane. His name's Hank. He's about 3 years old, and he's about 135 pounds, I want to say, 130. So he's a big dog, a big boy. So he had just hung out with another dog. The whole group left. They were just hanging out. He's a very good boy, but he was very excited and was like, no, why'd my friend leave? He went running. This group is probably, I don't know, I want to say like 100 feet away, but I grabbed onto the lead. He didn't get to them, but I grabbed onto it. I was holding it with one hand and then tried to grab like the excess lead with my hand and just slid right around my hand and just like instantly burned all my skin. Oh my gosh, the rope burn. And my hand immediately felt so tight and was bleeding. Some skin was peeling off. And within like 2 to 3 minutes, all my fingers were swollen. Everything just felt so tight and hot and was burning. Oh my goodness, not a good time. I still have not taken any ibuprofen, but I cleaned them really well when I got home. And you can just tell, I don't know if you can, so much of my skin is just gonna peel. We did have a good time at the park until then, but fun little story. Okay, so to start, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat. This is in the shade Iconic Nude. For lipstick, I'm going to take the Bare Minerals. They're called the Gen Nude liquid lipsticks. And this is in the shade Boss. And it's a really, I think it's listed as a deep tone beige. This is definitely like a rosy, deep tone beige color, and it's beautiful. This is not a drying or uncomfortable liquid lipstick at all. It's so good. You could use this every day without even putting on lip balm, and your lips would not get super dry. It feels so good, so pretty, nice rosy color. Okay, now I'm going to take, oh, I forgot. Take some of this. And also, okay, take the hair down. That is the finished look. It's one of my go-tos. Good stuff. Last but not least, we've got to smell good. And this is one of my favorites, the Roses de Chloe. I like to get roller balls and travel spray mist so I can put them in my bag and take them with me. Wrist. Ooh, that dripped. And then all right, folks, well, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go do some things around the house, maybe get some dinner started. Hope you liked this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!